Hey everybody, we're back here. This is Bram. If you have a service-based business and you're really worried about what lies ahead and how are you going to survive? How are you going to continue trading? How are you going to continue making money and getting yourself an income for yourself and your family? Here are a few golden nuggets on how you can weather the storm, how you can get on the other side, how you can still keep trading and doing business. But it just requires you being innovative, you being willing to make changes, you being willing to embrace technology, and you being willing to, get outside the box, so to speak. So let's just go back to the whiteboard behind me and I'll show you a few things that will help you. So behind me here we got, let's say, a whole stream of things here, and we're gonna start on the left-hand side here. We've got marketing, we've got sales, we've got delivery and client development. I'll touch on all of them one by one. Let's start with marketing. So imagine that you've got services. So whether these services are consulting, business advice, they're coaching, training, maybe even speaking. These are great times to go online. These are great times to do business without needing to come out of your home. And so what can marketing do here? Let's just look at a few options here. We obviously have the type of social media. So whether it's a blog, a YouTube channel, your Facebook page, Instagram, LinkedIn, and a whole raft of other things. All of these have right now your clients sitting there, scrolling through it, posting things, engaging, liking, forwarding, and all that sort of stuff. So they are there. What do you expect that will happen when people are, in sole confinement, when they're in social isolation? There'll be even more on these social media channels. So it's a great time to tap into this beautiful opportunity online. Then there's of course ads and social and SEO. So if you know where your people are and you want to almost boost your posts, your advertising, you can choose so. Obviously you need to know how, but it's another way for you to get in front of people, and most importantly, then allow a machine to work on your behalf without you needing to do all of the heavy lifting. SEO, a bit of a harder gig because it usually takes 3, 4, 5, 6 months to really, get the algorithms right and have more people find you organically. So you will pay either way, whether you pay advertising or you pay SEO, you will pay to actually get enough views and enough traffic to the places you want them to get to. Webinars, of course, if you have a database, if you have people that are already following you anyway and you want to engage them and share your thoughts and expertise and give them some ideas on how to weather the storm, how to provide them guidance, make them see the end of the light at the end of the tunnel, and just provide value to them, comfort, insights, and all that sort of stuff. Obviously, webinars are another great way to engage your tribe. And then there's the old school way of doing things. And by it, I don't mean any judgment by it, but it's just stuff that people have done for decades already. And we know to some extent that they work, right? So doing events, networking, one-to-one meetings, and calls. The challenge though is as soon as we are all locked away at home and we are not allowed on the streets anymore, what happens to the one-on-one meetings? They get cancelled. What happens to the networking? You actually start going in virtual meeting rooms instead. You also have a total lockdown on events, and so a lot of these old school modalities on how we actually develop our business, win work, help to onboard more clients and find them. All of this kind of evaporates except of the calls. We have still opportunities to right now create more demand for our products and services and use the phone call to win more business and still keep growing and still keep cash coming into your business. Now, I just want to first give you the big picture here. I'm not going to go into the how exactly, but I first want you to really see where your opportunities might lie in the current challenging times. Let's now move over to sales. So here's where you had the marketing. Now we're going to go over sales. So whether you do a one-off transaction or a type of payment plan arrangement for a product or a service that you have on offer, or you do a subscription, the funny thing is that you have an opportunity to now put some thought into your business and improve your business model to cater for one-off transactions. The payment plans that typically would go anywhere from 2 to 5 payments or sometimes even 12, or have a an ongoing stream of revenue and income through subscriptions, because as long as people value what you have for them, they'll keep paying you, and they can opt out pretty much any time. So they could stay on for a year, 2 years, 3 years. The good news is people are going to be spending a lot of time in their homes, away from other people, and they will still want to engage. They will still want to be inspired. They will still want to entertain themselves. They will still want to socialize. And so your products and services right now, especially if you revamp them and make them more agile and more accessible in this present time, you will have opportunities to do business regardless of the circumstances. And so it's about you just changing things around. Let's now go over to delivery. You can deliver insights, which is point one, products, which could be, for example, training and coaching as products. You can completely automate those, and they're passive. You can also do calls, whether one-on-one calls or multiple people on the same call through GoToWebinar, Zoom, Webinar Jam, all these sort of places. Even Microsoft has got a few as well. So there's all these technologies that allow you to do calls, and those calls, you can not only inform people and debrief them, you can inspire them, you can question them, you can test them, you can do a whole raft of things. You can entertain them, on these calls. You can train them and the likes, and coach them. Next one is membership portals. The delivery could actually happen also in such ways where you are helping people with certain challenges and problems they have right now, and use a membership type of model to deliver content to them, make it accessible 24/7 to people everywhere. So not just in your local vicinity or in the geographical area that you normally physically can get to, but now really opening up the whole world to you. And it's there, it's tried and tested. There's technology that allows you to tap into all of this and leverage it for your benefit, so that you can keep trading, keep having revenue come into your business, keep paying yourself an income, or receive it if you're an employee working for a business that right now might be challenged by the economic downturn ahead. And so last but not least, client development. This is where additional products and services come in play. So once you start a transaction, and it might be as little as a free book that people buy and pay shipment and handling for, that might be the first transaction. You obviously want to then keep, let's say, helping people with other things that you can provide them with. All of this here is really coming together with one main thing, guys. And I really want to stress this. It's the missing word here that puts everything together. Now, obviously, there's quality and quantity. So there's, you might know about it, but not know how to actually make them. And that's obviously then an opportunity for you to get your teeth into. Equally, there's quantity. There's a certain amount of times and trial and efforts that you actually require before the thing here behind the F word really works well for you. And so what I'm really here talking about is the word that I'm just going to scribble now. It is the word funnels. This brings everything together, and this can be the next best thing for you in your service-based business to unlock the vault. Unlock the vault in unprecedented times where people will be pretty much in sole confinement at home, will be restricted to have social access and have meetings and go to networking functions and entertain them in theaters and big events and the likes. These are times when you can just flip your business model around or bolt something else on, so that you're also in the space of what I call e-commerce. Not necessarily with a Shopify website and just have all sorts of stuff that people can buy from you, but where they have a customer experience catered for your ideal customers, and where you walk them through a process that is designed to educate them, designed to emotionally grab them, to provide the right insights and hooks and information. And it's a sales process, guys, that is completely automated, or at least 90 to 95% automated. So create it once, set it and forget it, drive more traffic to it so that more people actually get to see it, and then watch the machine produce revenue and income for you. My name is Bram. Any thoughts or questions, please post them below. And I also encourage you to subscribe to my channel and allow the notifications to come to you. Why? Because when you turn your notifications on, you will be informed first thing whenever I release another video, and I will release a bunch of these videos in the next few weeks and months to come. Because I really, like you, I am a business owner. I have been in business in next month actually for 10 years. That's a decade in my own business and businesses. And I have been on this online digital transformation journey in terms of e-commerce and funnels and the likes for probably 4 to 5 years now. And so I've seen quite a few things. I've heard a lot of things. And most importantly, I did have the transaction already coming. So I'm pretty much ready for these unprecedented times. I know how to navigate the waters here and still make money out of my own home. So look forward to hearing from you. Subscribe for my channel once again. Give me a big thumbs up. And any thoughts or questions, please post them below.